What's up, everybody? Want to make a little bit of a different video right now. This is Steam Deck. I don't know if you can see that. It's definitely a Steam Deck. Anyway, um, it's no secret that I play Second Life, and that's one of the things that I do. There's videos on my channel for Second Life. From I made it a long time ago. Anyway, I wanted to show. There's other videos on YouTube about Second Life, specifically the Firestorm viewer on the Steam Deck, but nobody really shows you how to do it, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm going to show you how I did it. And there's this button up here. It's the power button. Obviously, I mean, you should be familiar with it. You hold it down for a couple of seconds, and you go to switch to desktop, right? Now, you go to desktop, and you can go to Firefox here. You have to install it on the Steam Deck the first time, but most people should probably already have it installed. Then you go to Firestorm. Let me see if I can search it out. The hotkey for the on-screen keyboard is the Steam button plus X. So let's just go to Firestorm here. Anyway, so you go to Firestorm Viewer, Phoenix Firestorm Project. It's real simple. You download, and this is a Linux-based system, so you have to remember that. It's a little ridiculous. What am I doing? Okay, downloads. Firestorm Viewer for Second Life. And then you want to go to the Penguin, which is Linux. And then download that. I've already done that. So we'll just skip to the next part. We'll get out of Mozilla here. And we're going to go to the viewer here. You download a zip file and you just extract it to your desktop. And so I've got a couple of files in here. I couldn't install the newest update. I had to actually get an older version. I don't know why, but anyway, you open that up. And all you're going to do, I mean, there's actually a command in here. Okay, so you see on here where it's got the command line, run install sh. That's what you need to do. What you should copy this if you can, and then you have to go to pretty much anything in this folder. I think, not 100% sure. Like I said, Linux is not my preferred. But either way, you go to here and you right click on it, yeah, and run in console. It's going to be the console right here, and then you're going to proceed with the installation. And that's actually that makes it a lot simpler. I don't even think you have to copy the command on it. But either way, you could do it. You can just open the console, type running, the install.sh, that command, or you can just right click on the installer itself and then go to console and then do it like this. It's basically like old DOS or whatever, like an old Commodore thing. Like you have to change directories. Linux is a little simpler, but also a little harder than Windows. But whatever. Once it's installed, and it will install. It'll install just fine. No problem. I just got to figure out which one's the... Here we go. All applications. You find Firestorm Viewer here. Anyway, so applications, you go to Firestorm. You right-click on that and then add to Steam. Once you add it to Steam, then you leave the desktop, which I've already added it. So we're going to leave the desktop here. And that would be return to gaming mode here. Boom. There we go. Now, wait for it to do its thing. Now, see, I got Firestorm Viewer. I do not know how to get the logo on there. I think you can. I just don't know how to do it. Anyway, you just go to Firestorm Viewer and play. Now, while you're in here, you can log in. But one thing that you really need to do is change your control layout, because the default controls are going to suck. And I'm going to show you how to do that. That's something that, the other videos that are on YouTube that I have seen don't tell you any of this stuff. They just display what's going on with Firestorm that they're on. They're running around in Second Life on Firestorm, but it's not the best situation as far as I'm concerned, or the most informative video anyway. So we're going to go to controller settings, and look at controller settings here. And I have created my own, my Steam username is Robizo. I've created my own Firestorm button layout and everything. I've taken the time to modify ones that were already there. So, you got the back buttons here on the back. You got L4, L5, R4, R5. Damn it. So the L4 would be the control and in P, so it'll bring up your preferences. That's I wanted it that way because I don't. I think the person that that originally created a controller profile had it set to return to home, like instantly teleport to home. You can try different ones. There's like 4 or 5 of them on there, but I'm using this. L5 is Alt key because I used Alt and the mouse to look around most of the time. R4 is the middle mouse button, and the R5 would be the control key, which would be part of your viewing controls and whatnot, to make it spin. But, mostly Alt is the one that I use for the most part. So that's why I said it that way. Let's view the layout here. It takes a few minutes. You'll have to read all this stuff. It's a little crazy. But either way, the way you get this would be to you go to your layout screen. First of all, you start with the Steam button. Let's see if we can get out of this all together. I want to show you a fresh way. So you start with the Steam button. You got the home and everything here, all that stuff. But if you're on Firestorm Viewer, just hit right, and then you got these menus here. Go to controller settings. Damn it. Controller settings, and then all that stuff. Controller settings here. You go there, and I got my layouts, and there's templates that come from straight from Steam and whatnot. Some of them are fairly usable and whatnot, but then there's community layouts for this viewer, and so I don't know why mine's not on there. I'm going to see if I can upload it. But either way, that's see if I can share that with everybody. Anyway, so that's how you change the controller layouts up. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So, for some reason it does not start me with my AO on, and it is a pain in the dick to get that thing, that tick mark. There we go. There it's on now. All right. So the way I've set this up, you can move the everything with your all your movements. You control with your left stick. Your camera, you can orbit around. I don't remember what the original person had, this set on, but I like using the camera. I don't know why it jumps sometimes, but it does. But it's it's definitely usable. So you can move your camera around that way. Why in the hell? So the fly button is Y. Go up with B, down with A. X is a right click on the mouse to bring up your wheel menu. Like I said, R5 brings up the preferences. Or I mean, or L4 brings up the preferences. L5, hits the Alt. So if you do that, you can move your camera around this way, and it makes it. That's the way I do it usually on the computer. There's up brings up Firestorm search. Left goes to places. Right goes to your inventory. Down goes to your chat. It won't close it though for some reason. And so, yeah, I mean, Second Life becomes very usable this way. Chat's a little goofy, but it is what it is. So, this is a good way to do it on the go. And, I thought I would show a little bit of how it's set up, how you can get it working for you, because it was a pain in the butt for me to get it working the way I like it, and I worked on it for quite a while to get it right. I didn't watch a video before I installed it, so that was a little bit of a learning experience, and I finally got it going, and it's working pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully, you guys will be happy with it too. I mean, I know that Steam Deck's not, it's not available for everybody. I ordered it way, way long time ago when it first came out for pre-order, so it just, I finally got it, but it's one of those things where if you want a game on the go, or at least you want to be on Second Life on the go, your only option before was like the Lumia viewer, or I think there's like a Pocket Metaverse on Apple a long time ago or something like that. But I mean, none of those have been very well, have been done very well. At least this is a full Firestorm release, and everything looks really good. You don't have any you don't have any more lag than what you would have on your desktop or laptop computer. So it's a very good solution. The Steam Deck literally is a small Linux-based computer PC, that you could fit in your hands. You can get docks for it and export video out to to a monitor, and get a wireless mouse, keyboard, whatever if you wanted to, and just use this like as a laptop. It's not going to be the greatest if you do that though, because one of the reasons you get good performance out of this is because the resolution size is very small. And, you exporting it to a computer, like a regular monitor or whatever, it's going to struggle. You're not going to be able to get good resolution on it. It's not going to do 1080p very well. But at this, I think it's actually 720p is what the resolution is on this. It's fine, and it looks really good, and it runs very well. So it's really a good solution for traveling or just on the go stuff. If you want to take your stuff to work and whatnot, you can play this on your break and stuff like that if you're at work or whatever. It's a lot easier to pull this out than try to drag out a laptop. So, if you have a Steam Deck or you think about getting a Steam Deck, you can use the Steam Deck for Second Life if that's what you're into. So, anyway, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.